still suck at bounty hunting with Blox Fruit? Meet me, I'm a professional Blox spammer. Today, let me teach you how to actually win fights. First thing is build. What is a build? In Blox Fruits, a Blox build means how you set your stats plus, weapons plus fighting style when using the Blox Fruit. Let me show you a video for best sword and style to use. Notice that in this vid I have used Dragon Heart and Gothuman. Dragon Heart is very good for accuracy. Also, his move is good finisher. Staying calm in a fight, especially in games like Blox Fruits, is mostly about control plus mindset, not just skill. Most players lose because they spam randomly. They instead wait for opponent to attack, dodge, then hit, think, react, don't panic. Spamming with Blox can't make a win, so we use Dragon Heart because its both move are good combo plus and one potential. Now for patience. It's used in everything. Let me show you a clip. Now, see, in first up I was getting cooked, but because of Blox I tank damaged. Then wait for open use move to break can and then spam. Don't think of suspicious kill. Think to just eliminate. That's not all. Don't think about what people will say at end, you just need bounty. Don't randomly one. In my opinion, fort break can with X move, then with S move, and form one to finish. Most important technique is dash hit. To do this, click on dash and hit button at same time spontaneously so that it can dash and hit at same time. Don't fear to use before. In fights like in Blox Fruits, the best mindset is to stay calm and play smart instead of panicking. Don't spam random attacks because that makes you predictable and easy to defeat. Instead, use your brain by watching your opponent's moves carefully and reacting at the right time. Focus on your own strategy and don't get distracted by what others say, since pressure and noise can make you lose focus. A good player waits for the right moment, dodges attacks, and then strikes with purpose. If you stay patient, think clearly, and trust your own timing, you'll perform much better and win more fights. In one of two situations in Blox Fruits, you should stay calm and think strategically instead of panicking. Don't spam attacks or get overwhelmed. Use your brain and focus on one opponent first. Activate before at the right moment to gain an advantage, then quickly eliminate one enemy before dealing with the second. Ignore outside pressure or distractions and trust your own timing and decisions. By staying patient, targeting one player at a time, and using your abilities wisely, you can turn a difficult 1v2 fight into a winnable situation. In Blox Fruits, mobility means how well you can move, dodge, and control your position during a fight. Good mobility lets you avoid enemy attacks, escape combos, and quickly reposition to strike back. Using fighting styles like Godhuman improves mobility because it gives fast dashes and quick movement skills, making it easier to stay unpredictable. Instead of standing still and spamming, you should keep moving, circle your opponent, and only attack when you see an opening. Strong mobility often decides fights because the player who moves better usually takes less damage and controls the pace of the battle. If you still can't understand, contact me. I will teach you personally. In Blox Fruits, when your health gets low, the smart move is to back off, heal, and then strike again instead of panicking. Don't keep fighting while weak. That's how you get finished easily. Use your mobility to create distance, avoid attacks, and give yourself time to recover. See this clip? Never fight in small space without transformation. In Blox Fruits, you should never fight in small or tight spaces because it limits your movement and makes it much harder to dodge attacks or escape combos. Mobility is one of your biggest advantages, and cramped areas take that away, making you an easy target, especially in situations like 1 of 2. Always try to move the fight into open areas where you have space to dash, reposition, heal, and plan your attacks. Controlling the space of the fight gives you a huge advantage and increases your chances of winning. In this clip, I fought with a 27 million user. In was at 1 health, then I switched paces. That clip got cut down, but in that I ran heal, then used 4 to life leech, then with planning I cornered him and used all moves and killed him. In Blox Fruits, if your bounty is low, it's smart to avoid fighting players with very high bounty. High bounty players usually have more experience, better builds, and stronger combos, so rushing into fights with them can lead to quick losses. Instead, focus on improving your skills, leveling up, and choosing fights you have a better chance of winning. Picking the right battles is part of playing smart, and avoiding stronger opponents until you're ready helps you progress faster and lose less bounty. In Blox Fruits, don't be afraid to run if you get jumped by multiple players. Escaping isn't weakness, it's smart survival. When you're outnumbered, your goal should be to create distance using your mobility, avoid unnecessary damage, and reset the fight on your own terms. Running gives you time to heal, reposition, or even separate enemies so you can fight them one by one. Staying calm and choosing when to fight or retreat is what makes a skilled player, not just attacking nonstop. If you liked this video, please subscribe, I beg you guys.